Did you know? Welcome to our world of fun and fascinating trivia. Today, we're diving deep into the lives of some historical figures you thought you knew. So sit back, relax, and let's explore 13 crazy facts about famous people throughout history. Our first stop takes us to the world of science with the genius, Albert Einstein. Did you know that this physics mastermind never learned how to drive? That's right. The man who developed the theory of relativity couldn't operate a simple car. Moving on, we have the legendary Beethoven. This musical virtuoso began losing his hearing at the peak of his career. But that didn't stop him. His impairment became his strength, and he composed some of his best works completely deaf. Next up is Napoleon Bonaparte. Contrary to popular belief, this French conqueror wasn't short. He was actually of average height for his time. The myth of his shortness is due to a confusion between English and French units of measurement. We then turn to the Queen of Crime, Agatha Christie. This acclaimed novelist was a surf enthusiast. She's one of the first Britons recorded to stand up while surfing. Talk about balancing your interests. Let's talk about a man who needs no introduction, Leonardo da Vinci. This Renaissance polymath could write with one hand and draw with the other simultaneously. Now that's multitasking. Our journey brings us to Charlie Chaplin. The famed comedian once entered a Charlie Chaplin look-alike contest, and guess what? He didn't even make it to the finals. Next, we visit the realm of literature with Charles Dickens. He had a peculiar habit: he always slept facing north. He believed it improved his creativity. Well, it certainly worked for him. Now, let's talk about a real-life spy. The author of James Bond, Ian Fleming, was a naval intelligence officer during World War II. His experiences served as the inspiration for the iconic 007. From spies, we move to inventors. Thomas Edison, the man behind the electric light bulb, was afraid of the dark. It's an ironic twist that led him to one of the greatest inventions of all time. Walt Disney, the name behind our beloved childhood memories, was once fired for lacking creativity. Imagine that. The same man later created an empire that continues to inspire and entertain. We now look at Martin Luther King Jr. The civil rights leader's birth name was Michael, not Martin. He changed his name after his father, inspired by Protestant Reformation leader Martin Luther. Our penultimate fact brings us to the mysterious Mona Lisa. Leonardo da Vinci took 16 years to complete this masterpiece. It's believed he carried it with him everywhere he went. Finally, we cap off with a sweet fact about Queen Elizabeth II. She is a trained mechanic. During World War II, she joined the Auxiliary Territorial Service, where she learned to fix trucks and ambulances. And there you have it, 13 crazy facts about famous people in history. Remember, everyone has a secret side, even those who've made history. So, stay curious and keep exploring.